This is the best way to get more done in less time. I'm gonna explain exactly what it is and how it is the most beneficial system that I've implemented in my life in the past few years. And I'm all about systems because systems literally, there's a system for everything. There's a system for losing weight. There's a system for going to school. There's a system to breaking down a car and building it back together. There's a system for breaking up with your girlfriend. Like I literally made this video recently. There's a system for everything. And it's just, there's just plans and ways this shit works out. But anyways, I'm gonna explain the system. But first I gotta explain what I used to do and how I wasn't making the most of my time. What I would do, and I'm pretty organized as it is. Like I kind of stick to a plan, you know what I mean? Pretty much, like I follow what, I do the same things regularly to make the most of my time. But that's not good enough. This one system that I'm gonna explain after this story is the best way to optimize your time and make the most out of your life and almost guarantee that you get to your results or get to your goals. What I used to do is I would wake up and I would probably read, or I would start my day by working out. Before I even had any personal development plan, I literally would just push snooze. I would get up whenever I wanted. I would sleep in hella late. I mean, I was just fucking up in all kind of areas. I literally was holding myself back to the max. And then I started my self-development journey. And it went something like this. I was living with my grandpa at the time. After living with my mom and living in the garage for 6 years, I moved in with my grandpa. And I would wake up, first thing, I would drink a whole bottle of water because I knew that my body was dehydrated after hours of sleeping. And then I would go outside and read in the sun. And the reason I always read in the sun is because if I read in a room like this or anywhere else, I would literally get so sleepy and fall asleep and I wouldn't be even learning anything. So I'll go outside, I'll wake up, drink a bottle of water, go outside, read, and then I would start my day. I'll go work out and do all this other stuff or whatever. And then I kind of just winged it from there. Since the time I was 16, 17, I knew that I would have $1 million net worth by the time I was 30. But I didn't know exactly how I was gonna get there. I had a couple like rough ideas, but I didn't have an exact plan or anything I could follow day by day to ensure or highly increase the chances that I would get there. And now over the past few years, I've definitely narrowed in on that, and I'm fully fucking confident it's gonna happen with this system that I'm gonna explain. But back to the story. I had a little bit of process. I had a morning process, and then the next 10 hours of the day, next 12 hours of the day, I was kind of winging it. I didn't really do anything specifically according to a plan that led to my ultimate goal of $1 million net worth by 30, which I've had that goal since I was 16. So what is the plan now? What is the process? Because there's a process for everything. I cannot emphasize enough. If you follow this process, you will change your life. You will make the most out of your time. You will practically fucking guarantee results in life. You know what the process is? You know what it is? It's downloading Google Calendar. And literally, from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I have everything laid out, and most of it is all repetitive. It's pretty much the same shit. Maybe Wednesday's a little different from Friday, but Monday through fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all pretty fucking similar. I get up at this time, I go to sleep at this time, throughout this day, all these things need to be done. From the time I wake up, I have my morning process laid out. I need about an hour to start my morning process. Reading, self-reflecting, praying to God, and just getting my routine going in the morning. Boom, that's 1 hour laid out. After that, I go to the gym. I have everything from 4 in the morning to fucking 9, 10 p.m. when I go to sleep. And then I do my workout. I know that I already have my meals and my macros on point, so that I don't have to even worry about that. But everything else, from the time, like I know that I'm gonna make my YouTube video, and then I'm gonna make my Instagram post, and then I have time laid out for studying and developing coaching and my business and nutrition and fitness and everything that I talk about. I have time where I study that, and I reach out to my mentors, and then I have times labeled out when I'm gonna call my clients. Everything is laid out. And some people are like, damn, that's too much. And that's like, that really is just doing a lot. It's not doing a lot because, for example, there's a system for losing weight. If you try to lose weight without a system, fuck, you're just gonna be guessing for so long. And that is wasting time, which is exactly what I did. I had no system for building muscle, losing weight, other than I was gonna go to the gym and then I knew I had to eat a lot of food. What does that even mean? That's not even a system, that's just a rough generalization. That's nothing that I can follow, and it's not specific. Every goal that you have needs to be specific, obtainable, there's a bunch of measurements for attacking a goal, and I didn't have any of that. I literally just eat a little bit more rice, a little bit more chicken, and I would go to the gym and do workouts that I found from YouTube and Instagram. That's not a fucking system. Like, that's just guessing. All I was doing was guessing. If you track your macronutrients that are specific to your body, which is proteins, fats, and carbs, and you hit those numbers every day, you are guaranteed to drop fat, build muscle at the same time, point blank period. That is the easy shit. It only takes 2 minutes to track your food versus wasting I literally wasted 2 fucking years because I looked exactly the same and my strength went down in some areas. It was the most frustrating thing ever, but you get the point. If you follow a system on your calendar, I've worked with, last year alone, I spent over $20,000 on mentors. And when I still reach out and speak to my mentors to this day, and I have blueprints for everything, for my business, for building my physique, for building my mindset, for developing all these areas in my life, and I've packed it all into this fucking Google Calendar, day by day by day by day. If I just follow that calendar every single day and I don't miss, I'm guaranteed to win. I told you, by the time I was 16, I had a goal of making $1 million net worth by 30. I am so fucking confident that me sticking to my calendar will have me making $100,000 a month in the future. Guaranteed, no fucking doubt. Because every single day, my shit is aligned to that fucking goal. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, that might not be your goal, but whatever your goal is, you will get there so much quicker and guaranteed if you hit it every single day. If everything in your day is aligned towards that goal, how can it not fucking work? Like, every day you're working towards that shit. You're not out here guessing like everybody else. Bro, you're gonna get to a point, I'm at a point where people fucking say stupid ass shit like, oh, you have your nice body because of genetics. You stupid fucking bitch. If I post my fucking, the way that I looked before, I was the skinniest little fucking boy ever. It's not fucking genetics. If anything, I'm genetically ungifted. Like, bro, I'm so fucking skinny naturally. If I stopped doing the shit I was doing, I would look like a 15-year-old high schooler, literally. But anyways, I'm getting off track. You would get to the point by following your calendar that people would just literally think you're just like lucky or blessed, or like just start saying stupid shit like that. Like you haven't been purposefully and so intentfully following a plan to get you to your goal. Like, people don't even understand this shit. I promise you. Download Google Calendar and just start off with Monday. What do you want Monday to look like? You get up at this time, you do this in the morning, you have your workout at this time, and then you work on your side business at that time. Boom. And you do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you just make it repeat throughout the month. It just copy and paste all the way down. The next week you're like, well, I probably don't really want to do my workout at that time. I'm gonna move it here, and then I'm gonna work on my business here. Boom. Oh, and I should have added in that I need to do this at this time. Boom. You just optimize for the next week. Bro, making one change is so fucking massive, and then you just keep optimizing it. You go from optimizing every week to every month to every other month, you know what I mean? And now you just have a blueprint for your fucking life, and you're guaranteed to win. If you struggle with sticking to a plan or getting anything on track with discipline, DM me on Instagram. I literally teach people how to get fit, sober, and disciplined for a living, and one of the biggest ways that I've stayed on track is knowing my why. My why is all the motivation and discipline I'm ever gonna need, and it's the same thing for you. My why is to be able to protect and provide for my sister and future family, which is why I stick to this Google Calendar, because it guarantees me success and leading me to my ultimate goal in life. Protector, provider, being a fucking man. If you struggle with any of this, DM me on Instagram. I got you, Isaiah Dillon. Stay locked in. The future looks fucking bright.